And here we go again. We are canvassing the town and painting it up. This is Behind the Brush, and we are just looking for everything that's happening in the art scene of Southwest Florida. Rick Vasky, Cesar Aguilera. Cesar, how we doing, man?
We're doing great again. Like amazing people interviewing, and great to hear, stuff that we don't know before.
I know. Mm-hmm. What's been great is that we've spent so much time. We've had some amazing artists. Obviously, we had Juliana Vasari. We had Julie Bobman was great. We talked to Marvin D. Rouse.
Yeah.
We talked to Brian Weaver. So we are getting behind the brush of talking to the artist. But there's so many great places to go actually see the arts, all the institutes that we have down here. Mm-hmm. And we talked to Neil at the Alliance for the Arts. We talked to Devin down at the Sidney Byrne Davis Art Center. And this week we have amazing Alyona Ushe.
Perfect.
From the Bonita Arts Center. Alyona, thank you so much for being here with us today.
It is such a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
In such an amazing campus that you have down there. 5 buildings?
5 buildings, 2 campuses.
Wow. I mean, I've gone to something at, I think, all of them, but I don't realize actually how big and all that layout is. And we're going to talk about all the amazing things that you're doing in education, the theater of all of this, the amazing blues that I've personally been to and witnessed in there. But let's just start with you.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me where you're from.
So, as I was born in St. Petersburg, Russia. I came here when I was 11 years old and spent most of my life in Washington, D.C. area. There I started a theater company with my amazing mother, who was a leading stage actress in Leningrad at that point. And
now, did you get up on stage and act with her?
I have always been behind the scenes. That's my art form, and I love it. So I'll leave everything else up to you guys.
That's awesome, though. And so your mom kind of pulled you into the art scene many, many years ago.
Many years ago. So I'm a very odd bird. My father's a nuclear physicist, and my mother's an actress. So it's a very odd combination that I've inherited, but I think it served me well.
That's awesome. And Cesar, you've been down to a lot of the shows, and you did even a live thing at one of the shows down there as well.
Yeah, we were doing the community painting that everybody get to participate, be part. You were part of it, painting a little bit with us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so through the years, though, you've been now the executive director for the past 2 years.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And how did you find yourself into that role?
Oh my goodness. First of all, I saw this small advertisement about this position, and as I was reading it, my only thought was this was created for me. And then there was a hand of God, the way everything unfolded and how I ended up here. But it is just everything I've done in the past gave me the experience that I needed to really end up here, because we are so diverse and we do so many different things.
Yeah. I mean, how big's the staff that you have there?
About 30.
Yeah,
full time.
Yeah,
it's
just a lot going on. As you started, before we dove into this, I was just asking you a little bit about it. I had no idea that much is happening right down there.
And we're just getting started.
Oh, I love it.
Yep.
So let's dive in a little bit. I think probably one of the things that I think that I personally love is the actual blues.
Yes.
And the jazz that go on there. So you have 2 theaters?
We have 2 theaters. Our bigger venue is called the Hinman Auditorium, and we have several configurations. So for bigger shows, we have about 400 seats, and it's auditorium style. I personally love cabaret seatings where you have tables and you can really feel like in a very intimate environment. So at both locations, at the Hinman Auditorium and at the Mo Auditorium, we try to put in as many cabaret tables as possible to give our audience a very unique experience.
Yeah.
So at the Hinman, when we have the tables, it's closer to 275 or so when it comes to seating. And then the Mo is our almost black box. It's not fully black box per the definition of it. It's a fixed stage. But other than that, it's got such an awesome personality. It's my favorite venue just because it's got such a cool vibe about it.
Yeah.
And you feel the musicians on the stage. You can feel the sweat pouring off their faces, right? You can feel their breath in your faces almost. It feels that intimate.
Yeah. I went and saw multiple times. He's been back multiple times. Victor Wainwright.
Yes.
And he is the Pinehurst piano player, the blues piano player of the year. Just top talent there. And again, not only do you feel the sweat coming off of him, he literally walked around the crowd.
Yep.
Literally, it's like singing to you at your little cocktail table.
Yep, he's one of our regulars. We'll love him.
Yeah, and also coming up, you have Albert Castilla.
Yes.
One of my favorite. He's a Florida blues guy.
He is, absolutely. We have tons of talent in our own backyard and definitely in the States. So we actually try to encourage and present as many regional artists as we can, because we feel like if you start importing everybody, you can become USA anywhere. And we want to make sure that our city, Bonita Springs, and the region has a very distinct personality of being that musical capital and being that musical hub and cultural hub for the entire state. And I think we're getting there.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, Matt Schofield, you have some amazing jazz coming up, and we're not even into season yet.
Yep.
I mean, season's huge for you guys, starting October, late September, all the way through it. But, I mean, you're going all year long. You got summer camps going on right now. Tell me, though, one thing I had no idea about is the improv. What?
We recently started that. It's homegrown. So we have classes in improv, and then once a month we actually go on stage and our professionals engage the audiences, and we're looking to grow that program. We have musical theater. We have an amazing performance that we did recently, which was Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh, yes, I did see that.
That was phenomenal. And we have Hair coming up this summer as well. It might be over by the time this interview airs, but yeah. So a lot of funky theater is happening with us as well, and lots of music. And as I mentioned earlier, we're so committed to making sure that we present our regional artists. So for instance, we have Zach Bartholomew, who's out of Miami, and he is an amazing jazz musician, as well as Mark Sanders, who does incredible cabaret and a Broadway sensation, and he lives right here. And there's additional talent here that we just need to support, because I think, again, we don't want to be just anywhere. We want to make sure that we take care of our own first.
I love that.
Yes, and I think we need to do that.
Yeah, I love that. You know, it is. It's you see this, obviously. I mean, I just read an article last week that there's over like 5 or 6 billionaires that live in Naples, right? We live in a very great place to live in the United States. And there are amazing artists that live right here. And then they go travel to go do what they do best, right? So it's nice that we actually are promoting the people that happen to just live here, and they have their own venues right in our backyard, because they're nationally known. They're globally known.
Absolutely. And there's this misconception, I think universally speaking, that if you live in your own backyard, you cannot be good. You have to travel to see something fantastic. And that is just could not be further from the truth. So part of our job is to convince and show all of our residents that we have this immense talent, and we need to support our talent, and we need to make sure that we attend their shows first before anything that we bring from the outside.
Yeah. Now, one thing that I think is really neat that I didn't understand, I guess, or never even looked into, is the educational side of this, right? So how do people find out about what's available? Is it are all of them a large commitment, or is there just, learn a little bit and then come and go?
Yeah, we have something for everybody. So we actually started as an art league. So visual arts has been the foundation of the organization. So when it comes to classes for adults, we have everything from pottery to stone carving to metal work to glass work, painting of all disciplines, drawing. Atelier program is a classically drawn program. So we have everything from one-night events, if you want to just dip your toe in and see different disciplines and see what really speaks to your language, to multi-week classes, to master workshops, where again we bring some of the best artists in the country to come and teach master workshops here. So visually art speaking, any interest that you might have, if we don't offer it already, we can make it happen.
Wow.
It's that good.
Okay, so we have digital, we have film.
Wait a minute. So that's at our visual arts campus,
Okay.
right? And our performing arts campus is all performing arts. So there we have our musical theater, our dance. We have state-of-the-art dance studio. We have 2 of them, actually. We have classes in digital art studio, which is just built, again, another state-of-the-art equipment. And there we offer everything from animation to podcasts to film and everything in between. So the other important thing that we're doing is, of course, offering classes for kids. But in addition to that, we have a very substantial outreach program that we're extremely proud of. So we go into schools like Bonita Springs Elementary, which is a Title I school, and we use the arts to teach kids curriculum. So with Bonita Springs, we actually teach them science through the arts, because kids learn differently, and some kids need to feel it, some kids need to see it, some kids need to act it out. So we want to make sure that our kids really get a full options scope of different opportunities to learn, absorb, understand, and retain.
Wow.
It's cool.
Really all ages.
All ages.
I mean, in almost any platform you can think of.
Absolutely. Our summer camp programs are also offering kind of a block system. So we want kids to try different things. So we have an hour of drama, an hour of dance, an hour of visual arts, digital arts, and everything else. So we want to explore where their passions lie, because they might not even know that they're into digital arts or that they want to be dancers or what have you. So we want to give them that opportunity. And we also scholarship the heck out of it. So we offer over $150,000 in scholarships annually to all the kids who cannot afford to take advantage of the arts, because arts are the foundation of humans, I believe. So any kind of profession, whether it's being a scientist or a doctor or a entrepreneur, what do you need? You need creativity, you need the ability to think outside the box, you need to be able to absorb and interpret things differently and look at them differently. And where does that come from?
Yeah.
And the first thing that gets cut is always what? The arts.
Yeah.
So without that foundation, we're creating little humans that don't have all the tools they need to really prosper in life.
You know, I can't encourage people enough to look into all these programs. There's so many people that they need more hobbies. They need to get out and explore their creative side, right? You know, Cesar, you probably would agree that there's just not enough platforms for people to go and explore their creative side.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that you hear, you know, when they come to the exhibitions and they say, oh, I used to paint, or I used to sing, and they never develop on that because there's not enough places to help you know what to do. So hearing all this is amazing that people can explore, no matter if it's just a kid, but even an adult.
Especially
because it's
for
never
adults.
too late to keep developing your creative side. Yeah.
And are you open also to, if somebody is already good at teaching something, can they come and start a class?
We love that, because I think the best way to really teach is to find people who are very passionate about certain things. If they love what they're doing, if they want to impress their artwork, that's who we want to engage and attract to our school.
I love that. And with this many 5 different buildings, you have different areas for like just classrooms already set up?
Absolutely. So our visual arts campus is primarily the visual arts, but the performing arts campus has a lot more flexibility in terms of different kind of classrooms and what have you. But we're also looking for photography, for instance. We're not offering that right now, but we'd like to. Any kind of ideas, songwriting, I mean, you name it. We want to attract artists who love what they do and want to pass that knowledge and passion to others.
Oh, I think that's phenomenal. And so can they find all of that up on the website?
Yes.
I'm guessing?
Yes, absolutely.
So if you want to go out and you want to find, or how you can get involved in any of these classes, artsbonita.org. And is signing up easy?
Very.
Yeah.
You can always go online, sign up for different classes, check out our performance schedule. We have tons of things happening. We don't believe in seasons. We believe that we're here for the residents primarily, and when the snowbirds fly back, that's lovely, but we're here to serve our community first. So we want to make sure that we are going strong year-round.
That's phenomenal.
And downtown Bonita is being growing a lot, you know, with all this stuff happening around, and you guys right in the middle of it.
The city of Bonita is going through a ridiculous transformation in a very good way. So we recently opened Sugar Shack, which is another musical venue.
It's very fun.
Very unique. Rooftop is another one that's really awesome with different food trucks and music and other activities happening throughout. The downtown is very vibrant. We have artist cottages if you want to explore different art forms. And the city itself is taking on a very cool vibe about it. The downtown is beautiful and lots of activity happening throughout the day and night. So strongly encourage everybody to come out and check out the prospering Bonita Springs.
It really is. It's changed a lot. I mean, I've been down here for 18 years, and I used to just go to the Bonita Blues Festival, and that would be the only time I pretty much went to Bonita. Mm-hmm. And then now we go down all the time. We go to the Sugar Shack. They do live art while the band is playing.
Very cool venue.
The arts. And there's, and you guys right there, speaking of the Riverside Park, is that what it's called?
It is.
Yeah, Riverside Park. You guys do an amazing event January, February, and March.
Our National Art Festival. So we bring some of the best artists throughout the country and the world. Over 200 artists exhibit over the weekend. It's all fine art. We're very selective about who we invite. And we've been doing this for 25 years. And Caesar has judged some of the festivals for us. So
Very
thank you.
judgmental.
I get paid for that.
He is very creative. That's why we love him so much.
Yeah, and so that's January, February, and March in 25 years.
Yes. Going to be
That
26 this year.
Is phenomenal.
It's huge.
That is huge.
Yeah.
And is it just, it's at Riverside Park. I
It
can't
is.
imagine 200 fit in there. I mean, does it go all the way up onto the other street towards the fire
It
department?
goes behind the band shell into where the Lyle Hotel is.
Okay.
So it's a couple of blocks of nothing but awesome art.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
And we just celebrated our 25th anniversary of the Visual Arts Campus. So we've been around for a while, constantly going through re-envisioning ourselves and pushing the boundaries and pushing that envelope as much as we can. So always welcoming ideas and participation. We don't believe in cultural competition. I think it's nonsense. The more we work together, the stronger the community becomes.
Without a doubt.
Absolutely. So would love to collaborate with anybody and everybody who is interested in doing so.
So let's talk a little bit more about the actual art. We talked a lot about the music, great blues, southern rock. You got jazz, so that's all up on the website.
And
All-
tributes.
Yeah, those are fun too.
Those are fun too.
And you have your theater. You got Hair that's going on right now, and the improv is fun.
It is.
and all the educational side of things. But let's talk about the actual arts. You have 2 galleries.
We have 3 galleries. So we have 2 separate galleries at the Visual Arts Campus, and then at the Hinman Auditorium we have our gallery in the round. So we put art all around there. So then whenever you come to see a show, you can also be exposed to beautiful art while you're there.
That's fun. And is that where we did the live art piece,
That's
the gallery
where we
in the
did it,
round?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. It's literally you just walk around. There's even a little bar up front.
It is, yep, absolutely.
Yeah,
we
very
have receptions for the artists. We have art talks. I'm launching a new professional development side to it as well, how to teach artists how to progress their careers further. Because again, we believe in nurturing our local artists as much as we can. So
Teach
we want
them to become an entrepreneur.
entrepreneur, how to use social media, for instance, to promote their businesses, how to build a business. So we're launching a whole series of professional development for artists to help get them have hands up, head up.
I think that's critical.
I agree.
I mean, it's so important right now because we've talked about this even with Neil from the Alliance for the Arts, and they're doing something as well to help support this as well. And it's so important because we've talked to a lot of artists, and why we even have our website of Beyond the Brush is because not all of them know how to even promote themselves. They love their art's amazing, but they don't even have their own website. They don't have the social media. They don't have and so I think that's great.
And in today's world, it's not difficult to create your own website as long as you know some basic rules. And that's kind of what we're here to teach kids, to teach our artists, is to whatever help they need, we want to be able to provide those particular rules for them doors to open.
Yeah, no, I think that's phenomenal. What do we have coming up into the arts? I know in August we have a thing, Away with Words, correct?
Yes, it is. It's a very funky exhibition, combination of words and arts, and we'll leave it completely up to the artist to interpret this theme. But that's going to be opening in mid-July and going through end of August.
Very good.
And that's going to be in the Visual Arts Center, so the main gallery there.
Very cool.
And then simultaneously, we're going to be featuring one of our phenomenal instructors, who is an incredible artist as well, and that's going to be Jennifer Unwin. She's doing No Boundaries, an introspective of self-expression.
Very cool. And she's an instructor as well.
She is.
Very nice.
And a lot of our instructors are artists, professional artists, and we pride ourselves on that, so our students can learn from professionals who made it in the world.
Yeah, that's important. I love it. And anything coming up that we should know about? I mean, we've talked about so much. I mean, thank God you have a great website.
We do.
Yeah, so don't forget to go to artsbonita.org. and get all of these things. Anything else we're missing?
I just want to say that I'm always looking for information. So anything that my audience wants to see, hear, experience, explore, we're here to make that a reality. So we want to make sure that people realize that we are a sponge for information and ideas. We have some of our own, but we always believe that more heads are better. So I welcome input from everybody and anybody.
Be careful, because this guy's got a lot of ideas.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we so appreciate, we'd love to have you back on here, especially as we get throughout season and to continue to promote. But we really appreciate going behind the brush with us. Alyona Ushe.
Ash.
Man.
Thank you so much for having me.
Gosh, I
It was
almost had
a
it.
huge pleasure.
Yeah, so
Truly
don't
enjoyed
forget to get down there and go to artsbonita.org. Whether you love the jazz, the blues, the southern rock, the improv, all of the digital classes, all of the different courses. If you are an artist and you want help becoming an entrepreneur, that's all there too. Coming up, don't forget the amazing shows that they put on January, February, and March. The Fine Arts Fest. You guys just do so much.
Thank you.
25 years, and it shows.
Thank you.
And we really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yep, we're going to keep painting the town. This is Behind the Brush. And don't forget to follow us. We are on the Apple. We are on the Spotify. Follow us online at beyondthebrush.art. And don't forget, like our Facebook and all the Instagram fun stuff as well. Thank you so much for being here with us. And we are going to keep painting the town.